Okay, this is part 2 of Ask Me Anything. Okay? All right, so that question was, do I have restrictions on who I will train? That was the last question. That was question 3, by the way. Um, yes, I do have restrictions. If the person makes me feel uncomfortable, if we're on the phone together and they're asking me weird questions like, what are you going to wear? Don't wear too many clothes because I want to, when I see a woman sweating with me and she doesn't have a bra on and I see her nipples, it really turns me on. So yeah, those phone calls are crazy. So I do get some crazy phone calls, yes. We'll go into that more in my book, but I'm going to keep it at that. Some men are really crazy. Now, I could be rich by now if I wanted to. If I trained every single man that wanted to work with me, not even trying to sound cocky, but, a lot of wealthy men that live in Soho and Midtown and down on Wall Street, they have these beautiful penthouses and mansions in Long Island and so on and so forth. But if they make me feel uncomfortable in any type of way, I'm just not going to go. That's just me. I have to watch out for myself and I have to make sure everything is legit before I enter someone's home. So that's the bad part about training. We get some weird people. Now, that's not to say that some women aren't weird, because to answer part 3 of his question, I did have a woman hit on me before, of course. That's the days and times of today, right? So I go in her house and it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm eating a banana because I'm hungry as hell. I'm tired as hell. I don't feel like really training at the moment, but I'm there. Okay? So I'm eating the banana and she goes, "Oh, that banana looks so good." And I'm like, "Okay, there's no one behind me." I'm like, "Stop playing, girl. You so crazy. 5:30 in the morning. Stop playing around. Go do your jumping jacks." So I'm sipping my coffee like I'm doing right now. And she's like, "No, I'm serious." She's like, "Oh, you smell so good." And she's sitting there like this. And I'm like, okay. I must have a little Frank and Myrrh on it left over from last night because I really didn't have a chance to take a shower. I'm just in my hoodie and my sweats and I just came on over. Still smelling fresh, like 3 hours of sleep, I believe in hygiene, so don't play. Um, and then she goes, "You know what? I just want to know if you slept naked last night." And I'm like, "Girl, what the hell is wrong with you?" And she's like, "No, I'm just asking a question. What's the problem? I had a dream about you last night. I just wanted to know if you slept naked." And I was married at the time, so she's like, "Do you and your husband sleep naked?" And I'm like, um, "Yeah, sometimes, but you know what? Let's go outside." Because by now I'm thinking she needs some air because she's got a lot going on. So I'm trying to get her outside, away from me, and far away from me. So I told her to, run all the way down and go all the way down, do some laps, and then come back around here in about 3 minutes. I'll be standing right here. So she comes back around finally, and she slaps me on my ass, and I was like, "Listen, you have some issues, okay? That was uncalled for." So she goes, "Oh, what's wrong? You don't like me?" And I said, "No, I don't. I mean, you're my client. This is professional. You're not." She said, "Well, if I looked like someone else, would you? If you were a lesbian, then who would be your type?" I said, "Okay, well, if you must know, if I was, I guess someone would be, I don't know, like someone like me, my size, my height. I mean, somebody like Jada or Hallie or, I don't know, something like that. So a feminine woman, not somebody like you." I wanted to say that, but anyway, long story short, after that, I said, "You know what? This is not going to work. So I can't be with a woman that's going to be aggressive. If we're going to be that way, then it has to be, level, both women that are feminine and sweet and laid back, I just, it's going to be in the book." Yeah, long story short, that's what it was. I had to let her go. She wasn't too happy about it. We're moving on. So, Lloyd, I hope that answered your question, sweetie. Okay. um, where did you go to school? High school, business school, and what brings you joy when you're not saving the world? Okay. Where did I go to school? I went to August Martin High School, and then I went to Livingstone College, where I received a track scholarship. Um, And it was a wonderful experience, going down south, being from New York. Very liberating experience, very different experience. All that I will say is my music saved me because I was bored as hell. And, most of the girls in college didn't like me. I'm just going to say that. And if you guys are watching, I hope that you've gotten over whatever it was or whatever feeling you had. But I don't know, the New York thing, we think we're all that cocky, whatever. But I was cool with all the dudes, I guess, because I was like a homegirl. I don't know. But anyway, I hope that all you ladies are doing well, and I hope that you're living healthy and a fabulous fit life. Okay? Oh, that goes for the people in high school, too. Hope you are doing well. Um, and hope all your dreams are coming true. And I'm not being facetious. I'm really being sincere. I do hope that all your dreams are coming true. And if I happen to see you, I have no problem saying hello. And I hope that you don't either. Okay, moving on. Business school. Yes, I received my track scholarship for 2 years. And then I came back to New York. And I decided to go to Catherine Gibbs Business School because I got pregnant with my son. So, yeah, stayed there for 9 months, graduated, did the 9 to 5 thing, found that that was not for me, and I started modeling, and ran into that by accident. Then I started dibbling and dabbling and acting just a little bit. And then from there, I started training and doing a whole bunch of other things. So, yeah, pretty good life. What brings me joy when I'm not saving the world? I like to play pool. I like to read. I like long walks with that special someone. And I just, like being in a big bookstore, something like Barnes and Nobles or Borders, with a vanilla chai latte or a coffee and browsing up and down the aisles and not having anywhere to rush to or anywhere to go to, no clients to see, not rushing home to cook dinner, no meetings to go to. That's the epitome of a happy day for me. Okay. Next question. This is question number 5. If you had to choose another career, what would it be? You know what? I really don't like cops too much, but I know in law enforcement, well, I don't want to say I don't like them because they protect us, but some of them can be a little cocky, whatever. But anyway, I know in law enforcement you have to be a cop first before you move up in the ranks. So I would be a interrogator, like you said, you bought the bottle of beer at 9:23. It takes 16 minutes to get from the store back to the building. What were you doing within those 16 minutes? I thought you said that you were here, something like that. No, that wouldn't be my first choice. I'm playing with you. My first choice would be to be an actress, of course. I love to act. I love Scarlett O'Hara. I love just movies, old movies. I love Hallie. I love Jada. Angela Bassett. I love just, well, I guess that wasn't in the cards for me, but if it is, if there's any directors out there watching this, hey, I still got my acting chops every now and then. So that's where I start acting, through my poetry. Poetry is beautiful because you can never tell if it's your story or not, because you're acting out so many different characters. You don't know if it's real or not. That's the beauty of poetry. It just flows in and out of true life, into storytelling. It's the bomb. So moving on. So yes, that would be my second choice, acting. My first choice, acting. Alrighty. Number 6, author Brooklyn Bourne. What do you say to the people who say they are too busy to work out? My boy Brooklyn in ATL, shout out to you. I say excuses are tools of incompetence, and those who use them rarely excel in anything. I learned that in college, and I've kept it with me all this time. So people make time, once again, for what they want to do. So if you want to lose weight, you want to be fit, you want to be trim, you have to make time no matter what you're doing. Butt kicks in the kitchen, squats while you're doing laundry, push-ups while you're watching TV with the kids. Something, every little bit helps. Okay? We got to move on to part 3 now.